to another Vlogmas video. I am so excited for today's video. As you will have seen from the title, today's video is a collaboration with the amazing Becky Reynolds. I'm sure that many of you already know and follow Becky, but Becky is a good friend of mine and she also makes plus size fashion videos alongside like lifestyle videos, vlogging, house content, makeup content. She does everything, and we have teamed up again for today's video to bring you a Christmassy themed clothing haul from ASOS, and I'm honestly just so excited. So thank you so much, Becky, for collaborating with me on this video. Becky will have posted her video at the same time as me, so check out her video after mine. It's in the links in my description box down below, so make sure you check out Becky's video after mine. So basically what we've done for this video, we did this last year as well, is we have picked out a number of items for each other to try from ASOS, and we've tried to go for like a Christmas party theme or a Christmassy theme. And the thing with this is, it's fun to have someone else pick clothes for you because they might pick things that you would never pick for yourself, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I would have never even thought of that, and then you've got something beautiful and new in your life that you love that you just never would have given a chance to before. So I'm really excited to try on the pieces that Becky's chosen for me, and I cannot wait to watch her video and see the pieces that I've picked for her. All the links to everything that I try on in today's video will be in my description box down below. It has been a while since I've done an ASOS haul, to be honest, so I'm really excited to try out some new bits, and you'll have to let me know if you want me to do more ASOS hauls in the new year because it has been a little while. So before we jump on into this video, if you're new here and you want to subscribe and stick around, I would absolutely love to have you, and if you enjoy this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. So just for a bit of a reference, I am between a 28 and a 30, more of a 28 these days, and I am 5'9". So this dress, this little glitzy, glamorousy, sparkly number is in a size 30, and it is something I would never ever pick for myself. And to be honest, I like it more than I thought I would in terms of the way that it's looking. There's a few problems with it which I'll come on to in a moment, but I am not a sequin girl. Like, I don't have anything in my wardrobe with sequins. It's not my cup of tea, it's not for me, but I can see why Becky's picked this as a Christmas dress because it's definitely a Christmas dress. In fact, even more so a New Year's Eve dress, I would say, and I would never pick this. And like I said, I'm more surprised at how much I like the way that it's looking. It's just the way that it's feeling. So the main part of the dress has a lining to it, so you can see, but on the arms there's no lining, so you can just feel like the mesh and the stitching against your skin, and I can't stand it, so that's a problem. Also, the elastic on the arm, like on the wrist cuff, is so wide that as soon as I put my arm down it gets swallowed up, so I would have needed this elastic to be quite a bit tighter for it to have the desired effect. It does come with a really nice waist tie, which I think is definitely needed. I'll take it off for you though so you can see it without. So this is it without, so you can see I probably should have got this in a 28. I do like my clothes to be oversized, so I wouldn't want to get a 26. I think a 28 would be perfect, but I do think that the belt just cinches it in and gives it a little bit of shape. So I'm going to pop the belt back on. The length of it is absolutely brilliant. It comes to just above my knees, which is exactly where I would want this to come to. So that is good. Just tying the belt back up. There we go. It is a bit of a wider neck, so I can feel it, like, it's not coming off my shoulders, but you can see my bra straps a little bit, but that's fine. I wonder if I pull it forward a bit. Yeah, maybe, but I think yeah, it's just a bit of a wider neck, so just something to bear in mind. But yeah, if the sleeve situation wasn't happening and it didn't feel so itchy on my arms, I think I would have kept this for New Year's Eve. Like, I think this would be, although I'm having like people over to my house for New Year's Eve, so it might be a little bit overdressed, but when is there a better occasion to be overdressed than Christmas and New Year's, you know? So I think, oh, and also I just keep catching the sequins on each other, so I think this would get damaged pretty fast. So I love the concept, and it's making me think that maybe I do need to bring a bit of sparkle and glitz and sequins into my life, because I would never have picked this. There's just a few things about this dress that aren't quite right, But it's an interesting concept and one I think I might have to revisit and bring a bit of glam into my wardrobe. So this is Becky's next pick for me. It's a really cute, bright, flowery smock dress in a 28. You guys know I love this shape of dress. Comes in at the waist, gives me a bit of definition, skims over the tummy, really cute. I actually really love this. It's so me, it's like me in a dress. Lengthwise, actually, it's pretty good for these kind of dresses. Like sometimes they come up super short, but I think this is a really good length. The sleeves are really cute, like they've got a little like ruffle around the cuff. The only thing I would say is the way that the arms are cut, like the seam is quite low, so it means that if I go to lift my arm up, it lifts the dress up with it, which would annoy me quite a bit. Like the seam should be for me like way up here, but because it's all down there, it's just lifting the dress. So that's something that would really get on my nerves. So something to note. But I love it. I love the pattern. I love the like design of it. I do love the shape other than the arms. It's a me dress. It's a me dress. So if it wasn't for the arms, I think I would be keeping this for sure. It is really cute. It's really me. I love the shape. I love the colours. I love the length. But the arms will just annoy me just a little bit too much, and I'm trying to be a bit stricter with myself about what I keep to make sure that I love each and every piece that I have in my wardrobe. So for that reason, I think this is going to have to be a no, but for that reason and that reason alone, if it wasn't having this issue, I would have kept this, loved it and lived in it. So yeah, great choice, Becky, but you know, it's beyond your control. It's an issue beyond your control. So unfortunately it's a no, but I absolutely love it in theory. So this next gorgeous number is a satin green wrap dress in a 30, and it's gorgeous. Look at this. I feel so glamorous. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is screaming my Christmas Day dress to me. It really is. Like I feel really good in it. Like it needs a little bit of an iron, which is normally, you know, for me, if it needs ironing, it's not happening. But I would make an exception for a dress this gorgeous. Like look at the colour. It's so nice. I think it fits beautifully. I could have potentially got it in the size down in a 28, but I wouldn't want to lose like the amount of wrap that it has, because it's on the edge of the wrap being a little bit too high for me. Like, you know, if it comes up any further, I'm going to be at risk of demonetizing myself by, you know, accidentally flashing someone. So I think that I would probably keep it in this size just to give me the extra bit of fabric. It fits me on the chest, which is great because it is a problem with wrap dresses. So this is an actual wrap dress. It's one where there's a button inside and then you tie it around. The one thing I would say is I was a bit confused about the amount of fabric there is on the tie piece. Wait, let me unravel myself. It's a nice problem to have, because normally we have the opposite problem where there's not enough material to tie the dress around. But this, hang on, wait, I'm getting myself all confused. So without revealing myself, look how long these ties are. I'm wondering if it's meant to like really dangle down. I'll have to check the picture on the website. I'll pop the picture of the website on the screen so you can see if it's meant to dangle down a bit. But even if I like retie it with it dangling a bit, we'll see if that works. I mean, actually, I probably could get away with this in a 28 looking at it. But I can make it work in a 30 as well. There is a bit more like loose fabric now I've undone it than I thought there was. But as you saw, I made it work in a 30 by, you know, just tying it a little bit tighter. So let's do this again and leave a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm getting myself tangled up. I don't know why there is that much material. Okay, so that's that one. Let's try with this side. I'm trying to get it to the point where it's not dangling on the floor. Okay. So yeah, even then, like by the time I wrap this around again, like so that it's not dangling on the floor. It isn't really super long, so I'm not sure about that. I had to like wrap it round twice, and then there's this just all these strings that I have to position in the right place. So it does take a bit of work to get the dress looking how you want it to. So maybe it is one to stay true to size in. But once you get there, once you've fiddled around and you've got all the fabric in the right place, it's gorgeous. Oh, is it not? Is it not gorgeous? I feel great in this. I feel absolutely great. Whether I keep it in this size or a size down, I need to figure out. But it just feels so good. The fabric feels so soft on the skin. I love the colour. Like, it's got a bit of a bell sleeve, but nothing too major. It's, you know, got a bit of skin on show, but again, nothing too major. I really like this. Well done, Becky. This feels like a great choice for a Christmas dress. Maybe Christmas Eve, because Christmas for us is really, really, really relaxed, like pajama day. Christmas Eve is like get dressed up and be all fancy. So maybe this is my Christmas Eve dress. You'll have to let me know what you think. I'm loving it is all that I know. So I'm really excited about it. I love the colour, I love the feel. I love just the way it's making me feel. And sometimes that's it. It's about how an item makes you feel. That's the most telling thing, and this is making me feel great. So yeah, well done, Becky. I don't know if I would have picked this myself, to be honest. Like, I may have done. I may have done. It's not outside of the realms of possibility, but it wasn't on my wish list. So let me know what you think. I'm so excited about this one. This next dress is gorgeous. This is in a 28 and it's so pretty with all the details. Like, we've got these like warm champagne gold, like embroidered like pieces into the fabric. I don't know exactly what they are. They look like, I don't know. I think they've got a moon in some of them, and maybe there's some symbols, but I'm struggling to sort of recognize what they are, but they are just so pretty. Like, I love the detail and these little like almost like flowers that have been sewn in as well. This is so pretty. I love the fact that there's the mesh on the chest and on the arms and the cut of where the lining sits. Like, from the front, guys, from the front, I love it. I love the length, I love the design, I love the fit. It's great. My only issue is from the back. So it's all mesh at the back, and I'm not completely opposed to having all of my back on show. Like, I don't mind that at all. I would have maybe preferred the mesh came up a little bit higher, because this part of my back isn't my favourite to have on show. But my problem is bra. So I guess I could wear a black bra. Well, I would wear a black bra. But you're just going to see the bra from the back, because I can't go braless. Like, I don't have the biggest chest, but they're big enough that I can't go braless. And I think having anything underneath, like a cami top, would maybe ruin it. I don't know. Oh, let me know in the comments how you would wear this dress, because from the front I'm obsessed. Maybe if I did put a cami top, it would just look like a lining underneath. I don't know, you'll have to let me know, but it's so pretty. I love it so much. Like, it's a great choice. I can definitely see like how this feels Christmassy. I think it's a bit more like understated Christmas, but not everyone wants to be like full of sequins and glitz and glam. Like, if you're looking for something a bit special but still a bit understated, this would definitely work. I just would need to figure out the back, because other than that, I love it. Like, I really love it. I love like mesh on arms. I think it looks so pretty. The arms are a little bit long. They are a little bit long, but not awfully long. Like, they're elasticated, but it's almost like pointless. There's so much room. But I would look past that in a heartbeat if I could figure out the back situation. So please let me know like what you would do with this dress, because oh, it's really pretty, but I need to figure out how I'd make it work so that I would actually wear it, rather than being like, that's super pretty, I'll figure it out, put it in my wardrobe and then never figure it out. So that needs to be the process. Figure it out and then decide to keep it. But it's just, I love it from the front. I love it. I love it. just need a bit of advice and maybe a couple of suggestions to try. So this is the next dress, and it's the last dress because then we've got 3 tops to try. I got this in a 30 and I took it out the bag and I was like, ooh, super cute. It's got some stars on to like tie into Christmas. Anything with stars on feels a bit Christmassy to me. Probably a bit generic, but it does feel that way to me. But it's also got some really pretty flowers and some bright colours on it. And I had excitement. But I'm just not sure. So the first thing is I picked the wrong size. I should have definitely sized down. Like, it's too big on the chest. You can see it's a bit too baggy. But then it fits well at the front, but there's just all this poof at the sides. So I don't necessarily know what that's about. But it's just the arms. Like, I can feel, as I reach forward, I can feel like the seam is too tight. So if I was really going to reach forward, it would be a problem. And then the other is this. Like, I'm not a fan of these like really tight elasticated lower arms and then poofy upper arms. We had a dress like this in the haul I did with my sister Layla, and I felt the same way. But it's quite tight on the arms. Like, there is like movement in the elastic, but it just feels like as I'm twisting you can see that it's pulling, and I have relatively small arms in comparison to the size that I am. So if you had bigger arms, I would stay away from this dress. I don't think it would work for you. So it's a shame. Like, from here downwards I like it. I'm not really a big fan of like the like strips of elastication. It's a nice detail, but it's just not my preferred. But from the back it's gorgeous. Really nice from the back. But yeah, like, all this elastic detailing isn't for me. The arms just aren't fitting right. It's a shame because I love the fabric. So if they could just make something with this fabric, but in without all this strangeness going on. Yeah, it's just not working. You win some, you lose some. And like I said, I thought I was gonna like it when I got it out of the bag, but it's just not for me. Some people love this design. I really don't. That's fine. So yeah, this is one I can easily say no to, but the fabric is beautiful. So on to the tops. This is the first one. This is from River Island on ASOS in a 28, and oh, I wish I could love this, I really do, but there's quite a few things about this that just mean that it's really a no for me. The first is I don't like off the shoulder pieces, because what do you do about bra straps? Like, I think it's meant to be off the shoulder. You can pull it, or maybe it's not. Hang on, am I just being silly? Maybe it's not meant. I don't know. That doesn't do it for me either. I can't lie. I'm sorry, Becky. This is the thing though. Sometimes people pick things that you wouldn't choose and you fall in love with them. And sometimes people pick things that you wouldn't choose and there's a reason that you wouldn't choose them. Like, this is what's so interesting about having someone else pick items for you. Like, I really enjoy this process. So, like, I've done this quite a few times with a few different people and I love it. Like, it's so interesting. But this one might have to be a fail. So I don't like the shoulders. I don't like the length. Like, for me, I need to cover this tummy up a little bit. That's just my preference. If I'm wearing like jeans, I want my tummy to have a bit more coverage. I don't like the fabric. I don't like this ruched elastication. I'm so sorry. I don't like it at all. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm sure I picked some things that when I watch Becky's video back, she's going to be like, no, don't like that. And the other thing is, things can look so different online to how they look in person. Like, you just don't know until you get it. So yeah, I can see the Christmas theme with all the ruffles and the green and the shine, but oh, it's really just not me. So unfortunately this one has to be a no, but that's okay. That's okay. It was fun to try. And now I can send it back. So next up, we're sticking with the green theme. And yes, you need an under top for this, without a doubt. Without a doubt, because it's very see-through. So you can see everything, but you know, just for the purposes of trying it on, I wanted to show you it as it came. So this is in a 28 and it's a super sequiny, like peplum top. Like, look at the fabric, you can see how sparkly and noisy it is. Now, I don't hate this. Like, I like it more than I thought I was going to. But it's just, yeah, I don't know, guys. It's just, I think it's maybe just not me, and it's itching on my skin again. It's the same problem, like, as the first dress, the sequiny one. And the sequins keep catching on each other, so I think this would get ruined so fast. It does have a bit of an open back, and it has a cute black tie at the neck, which I do like. But you'd have to figure out the under top situation. Maybe just wear like a cute bralette underneath. That could work. Yeah, I just don't. It's like almost hurting my shoulders. Not that's not Becky's fault, because how could she know? Like, when you pick things online, you don't know how it's going to feel on your skin. You would hope that in a sequin top they'd figured out a way to not make it like dig into my shoulders and scratch me. But I think it's a cute concept. It's a bit longer than the last top, which is good. I love the colour, the like almost transparent green, and it's quite fun. Like, you'd hear me coming. I could be a musical instrument. But yeah, unfortunately this one's a no, and I actually really want to take it off because it's hurting my shoulder. Like, that's ridiculous. So cute concept, and I do, like I said at the beginning, want to explore more sparkle, but not sparkle that hurts me. So unfortunately this one's a no, but we've got one more top left, so let's see. So this is the last top, and I got this in a 28, and I didn't think I was going to like this. Like, yes, it's too short, so it's probably a no for me because of my preference of wanting tops to be a bit longer, but sort of ignoring that, if that isn't an issue for you. I'm not normally a fan of like purple tones, so I thought this wasn't going to be one that I liked, but actually I really like this, and I wish it was a bit longer, because if it was, this would be super cute. Like, I just think it's so pretty. Like, I love the mesh sleeves. Like I was saying before, I really like mesh sleeves. The hints of purple are pretty but not overpowering for someone who isn't a massive purple fan. I really like the cut of it. Like, it looks great. It fits me wonderfully. It's just my preference that's making it a problem. That's the only reason I'm not keeping this, because I think this is so glam but also comfortable. Like, if I was going out for drinks with the girls in the evening, like, we're not going dancing. It's not like dress up, but I want to feel like nice and pretty and put together, but still like comfy. So I definitely think it's good for that. I just, like I said, wish it was a bit longer, but it's nice and it feels so good on the skin, especially after my shoulder was being cut up by those sequins. So I think if you're someone that doesn't need or want the top to be as long as I do, because I know that I have quite a low hanging stomach, so it's just a thing that is an issue for me, then this top could be for you, because it's so pretty. Like, the blend of all the colours, like we've got blue, purple, pinky, green. Like, the mesh almost looks like a really dark forest green. So yeah, I think this is super pretty. I like it from the back. The coverage is perfect at the back. It's just not going to work for me. But if it does work for you, I would definitely recommend this one, because it is super cute and super comfy, and it's quite different. It is really different. So yeah, definitely recommend this if the length isn't an issue. It's just not going to work for me. So that's it for this haul. I can't wait to hear what you think in the comments. I will say I have struggled with ASOS recently. It's the reason I haven't done a haul in a while, is that I keep going to and finding like one or two things to put in my basket, but I'm really struggling with ASOS at the moment. I don't know why, like, it used to be my favourite place to shop, but if anyone else is of my size or in the larger plus sizes and has been trying to shop on ASOS recently, like, let me know. Do you see what I mean? Like, are you finding loads that you love, or are you struggling with ASOS too at the moment? Because I really am. It's been so long since I've done an ASOS haul, and I usually do hauls from brands that get me excited and have things that I want to try, unless it's like testing out a new brand that I've not tried before, and then I'm like, let's give it a shot. But for something like ASOS, where I've done so many hauls over the years, I need there to be stuff that I want. Like, I'm not testing the brand out anymore. I know the brand. I want to be showing you pieces that I want to try, and I haven't been able to do that for a while. So I'm so interested to hear your thoughts on ASOS at the moment. What kind of experience are you having? Are you finding loads, or are you struggling like me? Because I think that might have contributed to the video, because I struggled to find pieces for Becky as well. Like, I had to scour. I had to search on the website to find the pieces that I picked for Becky, and obviously I don't know how they've turned out yet. I'm really excited to see Becky's video, but yeah, ASOS just hasn't been the one for me recently, and I think it's shown in these clothes. Like, I think Becky chose some gorgeous pieces from what I can imagine they look like in a photo, but the minute I got them on my body and I started moving, like, I noticed like the seams in a weird place, or the arms are too tight, or, you know, just some issues there that make me think maybe they've not really, I don't know if it's even like not really thought about a plus size body wearing the clothes, or they've just, I don't know what it is. Let me know your thoughts on ASOS, because I'm just not sure at the moment, guys, which is just a shame, because I've loved ASOS for years and I would love to go back to doing regular hauls, and maybe in the new year maybe they'll start pumping out some more like nice plus size stuff that I want to try, but it's just not been that way recently. So I want to say a massive thank you to Becky for doing this video with me. I've had so much fun. Make sure you go and check out Becky's video after this. Like I said, it's in my description box down below. If you enjoyed this, you'll enjoy hers. If you like my content, you'll like Becky's content too. So do check out Becky's video, and then maybe let me know. I'd love to hear what you think of the items that I chose for Becky, because I'm really curious. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with another Vlogmas video. It's almost Christmas. We're getting there, guys. The countdown is on and I'm getting excited. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!